Namaste, everyone, and here in the United States, good morning. Well, California, this side of the world, good morning. So today we're having our prosperity healing. You know, Fridays are prosperity healing and emotional healing. So this morning we're doing prosperity healing. But before we do this, I just want to thank you, all of you, because a lot of you have donated. We saw that we had some feedback that the response is very good. And just remember that it has to be continuous. You know, we're doing the same thing because just because we bring it out in the news and boom, suddenly it's fixed. I wish it was like that, but it's not. So let's continue to keep India in our prayers. So it's Brazil, and I heard Colombia had some uprising and some issues there. So let's just do our best to do our meditation. You know, continuously bless those areas. Again, just to be clear, we're not the one blessing. We're just aiming the hose, you know, getting together and being instruments and channels to bring blessings to those places, and continue to give financially to be able to help them directly. Okay, so this morning we'll do healing on prosperity healing, and if you've ever seen the title, it's releasing procrastination. You know, it's interesting about procrastination. So it affects people who have a lot of things to do, and a lot of people who have nothing to do. It also affects people who have lots to do and don't feel like doing it. Okay? And a big part of it has to do with what it's called Parkinson's law. Some of you might have heard it. The work expands to the time that's given to it. And that's the paraphrase. In other words, if somebody gives you an hour, even though you can do it in 5 minutes, most people, not all, I know, you're special. You got to, oh, don't do that. Okay, all right. So I'm not talking to you then. All right? A lot of us have a tendency, oh, I have an hour. Let me do this, let me do that, in between, let me do this, right? All of us go through that. Well, most of us. And then you notice that if you have an hour and suddenly somebody calls you, oh, by the way, change your plans. We only have 10 minutes. You go, and you get it done anyway. Right? So part of it is that. Part of it is the mindset that we have all this time and we'll dilly-dally around. Part of it is that. Part of it is fear. Fear of what? Fear of whatever that task is. We have a tendency in our minds to create this big, ginormous perception that this task is so big, right? So we have a tendency to put it off. That's why some people say, if you want to get things done, if you have 10 tasks, you know, get on some level of momentum, because you start the first thing, the second thing. Once you're going, you're rolling, you have that momentum, so it's easy to keep going, right? That's another way. Another reason we procrastinate is because of past experiences. There's past failures or past challenges, difficulties, whatever you call, you know, whatever word you want to use. And because of that, you go, oh man, I don't want to deal with that again, but I have to do it. So what do? We'll put it off, right? Now here's the best news. All of them, not just some, all of them, all these thoughts, these emotions, these energies, these tendencies are basically thought forms and emotional forms we create. We generate these thought forms. So what happens is we create these thought forms of worry, of fear, of laziness, whatever it is, right? And these thought forms are located in the chakras. And it's important to do that because if you remember, just by knowing that these are thoughts and emotions we created, we're able to extract our awareness out of it, to be able to observe it, and to be able to flush it out and purge it. And that's the basic premise of what we do. And a lot of people have a lot of different techniques, you know, visualizations, thoughts and emotions, affirmations, all that is great. Don't get me wrong. Those are good. I'm just saying the shortcut is to first realize that you created these. So if you created these, you can stop creating them and disintegrate what you don't want and create the ones you want and stuff it in you. Simple as that. Now, it's funny, I'm just gonna, on a side note, some of the comments, one or two, I've read some comments in either Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, whatever, and there's some people that say, oh, I don't believe in that rubbish, I don't believe in that crap, blah, 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 so on, so on, so on. And the first thing that goes through my mind is like, first of all, I didn't force you to come here. I didn't force you to watch. So who cares about your opinion? You don't want to listen? Just, millions of other websites. Sayonara. You get my point? That's why some people, this is what they do. This is to kind of help some of you who are procrastinating because one other reason is, well, what would people think? there are some people, their life is such a big fat mess that they have to criticize other people so they feel somewhat better. Sounds familiar? In other words, they have to break someone down. They have to troll someone so they feel like, oh, I'm better than you because you're teaching crap. It's like, all right. You know my answer to that, right? Whatever. Namaste, go away. Don't give it any energy. Because when you give it energy, you know what else? You're creating a more powerful thought form to hinder yourself. So when people tell me, oh, I don't believe in that, I go, I'm not talking to you then. I'll talk to someone who wants to listen. And they're going to go, yeah, but I don't believe in that stuff. I go, okay, fine. I don't believe everything you believe, so you don't believe everything I believe, so that's that. What's your point? Like, you know what I mean? So a lot of times people, we do that. It's like, oh, they might think this. It's like, who cares? Formula for disaster is to keep everyone happy. Do you realize that? I mean, as simple as we're in a class, right? And temperature. Some people think it's too cold. Some people think it's too hot. Some people don't care. I go with the people who don't care. I mean, if you're within a certain, you're not doing something really crazy. You're not making ice cold or super hot. It's like somewhere there's like, whatever, deal with it. There are more important things in life. So one of the causes of procrastination is because we're afraid, what people might think. So we overthink everything. That's why we don't move. The people who are successful, listen to my words. People who are successful know what they want and they keep charging towards it. You read me so far? If you stop and worry about what everybody thinks, you never get there. Because you go, right? In the meantime, the person who has one-pointedness, constancy, aim, and effort, they're already in the next galaxy. Get the idea? Success in anything you do, whether it be finances, whether it be relationship, whether it be your health, whether it be your spirituality, requires what? Finding a target, sticking to it, no matter what. Of course, you have the course correct, and I'll leave you with this and we'll do our meditation. The way my teacher explained this like this. If you're going to go from here and drive somewhere else, you get into a car, even though on the map it's a straight line, you don't just have your hand like this. You stop, if there's a stoplight, you accelerate, there's cars, you shift lanes, right? So even though the objective is a straight line, if you zoom out, you still have to make corrections along the way. As long as you keep focusing on the target, you'll be successful. So procrastination are basically hiccups along the way, like, and a lot of times it's because, I don't know, if I'm focusing on, making body healthier, the people who are sick will get envious. Or if I make myself more prosperous, then people will be envious. Well, okay. And? You know my answer to that, right? Who cares? Did you hurt them? No. Did you gloat? If you did, then it's your problem. If you didn't gloat, you're just doing your thing. Because you have an objective. You want to be healthier, you want to be more prosperous, you want to be happier, so you can serve more people. Who cares what they think? Ignore them. I know some of you, but I'm very sensitive. Then don't be sensitive. In other words, you're sensitive because you're giving it energy. By the way, that's one reason why in the psychic self-defense class, rule number 1 in psychic protection, you know what it is? It's called the principle of non-reaction. Principle of what? Non-reaction. You don't react, you don't give it energy. But most of us, what do? Somebody comments something, you comment. And before that, you give it the energy, you give it the attention. So whoever that person is who's sending all this negative energy, suddenly, you're feeding it. Sounds familiar? You just ignore it. Okay. Just like a lot of you probably get texts, you probably get emails or for spam, whatever, right? So some of you go, take me off your list. Guess what? Now they know your email is real. Now they know your phone number responds. That's that. You just open up the door. But if you ignore it, delete. That's it. Make sense? So one-pointedness in life is very, very important. Now, it doesn't mean that you're one-pointed and you step on people to get to your objective. You know, it's a balancing of one-pointedness, loving kindness, generosity, moderation, honesty, non-lying, clarity of mind, all that you're trying to balance. Make sense? However, you also have, in order to apply all of this, you have to have an objective. And procrastination is basically a thought form that we create because we're having a conflict between all these different virtues. That's why, I know this sounds bad, but you get the point. If somebody hits a gun in your head and says, do this, you're not going to worry about what are people going to think. You just do it. Because what? You're one-pointed. Okay? I know that sounds a negative example, but you get the idea. In other words, if you have a strong enough of a compelling reason, a compelling force to do something, you keep pushing on. And let me just reiterate this, and then we'll do a meditation. Write this down. The questions you ask in anything you do to be successful. What? Why? How? And when? What is that means you have to be you have to have an objective. Don't go with some people. What are you doing in your life? I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Dead fish flow downstream. Right? Remember that. Don't go, I just go with the flow. People who go with the flow who are successful is because they already have an objective. It's just that they're flowing with the times and they're still flowing towards the objective. Okay? So what? Number 2, why? Why do you want to do it? Because you got nothing else to do? Well, if that's your objective, guess what? You'll quit soon. You procrastinate the heck out of it. So what? Why? What is your compelling reason? I have to do this because I have a bigger reason. I'm trying to be healthier. I want to be successful. I want to do this because I want to open up a non-profit organization. I want to open up an orphanage. I want to open up a feeding program. I want to do this. In other words, if you have a target and you have a compelling, strong enough of a reason, as Tony Robbins says, your why is big enough, W-H-Y, if your why is big enough, that is your propulsion. What? Why? How? Most of us, especially a lot of you who are very mental, like I'm an engineer by trade, we often have a tendency, we think of an objective and you start thinking, how am I going to do this? And as soon as you find, like, there's certain obstructions to that target, you start going, oh, it's not going to work, and you give up. Right? So a lot of you who came from Tony Robbins' event, I'm just referring this so you can kind of gel the two together, the tyranny of the how. Like, you heard the saying, people overthink it? While you're overthinking it, the ones who saw the objective and saw the opportunity already are miles ahead of you because you're still sitting, is it right? Do you think so? What are the possible things that go wrong? In the meantime, sounds familiar? Then what do? Because you're not as successful as that guy, you go, yeah, but their objective. I'm just very careful. It's good to be careful, but if you see a pattern that, 9 times out of 10 in your life, that you're always overthinking, you're left behind, back there, the problem is not them. You go, oh, you're too harsh. Result speaks for itself. Make sense? If you know what it is, you thought it through, and you have a strong enough a reason, you said, this is very important for me, you just lay out a plan. That's called task management. What are the things I need to do? And each one of them give a deadline. You heard me say this before. In the Chinese tradition, they say, goals without a deadline is just a wish. A real goal with deadlines and a schedule is a real goal. And that's actually what separates the people who are idealistic. Oh, I want to do this. I want to save the universe. I want to save the whales. I want to save this and save that. And nice. When? When? Oh, I'm still planning it. Okay. When people tell me these things, and this is my 30-some whatever years I've been doing this, people come to me with all sorts of ideas. I want to do this. I want to do that. There's one way to know if they're serious or they're blowing hot air. When? If you're in business, you know this. Give me a business plan. A business plan has the target, right? It has the different tasks. Each of them have assign the people, the resources, and then, as the British say, there's a schedule. When. And then after that, implementation. After implementation, there's feedback to go back and check. Did you do this? Did you do that? Okay, if not, slap you around. Okay, go back, get back on your task. When is the key. And all of us, that's where a lot of us have a tendency to kind of stumble. That stumbling oftentimes is called what? Procrastination. Now you know why today I'm focusing on procrastination. By the way, I'm doing this not just because, I feel so powerful and advanced that it doesn't happen to me, so you only guys. No, because I noticed this morning there are a bunch of tasks I'm supposed to do that I'm procrastinating on. So I go, it brought awareness in me. I go, well, that means I have to work on myself. While we're doing it, why am I supposed to work on everybody? Because I probably am not the only one. Unless I'm the only one who procrastinates, then, hey, you guys are much, much better. But I know I need to work on it. So as we do this together, it is in giving that you receive. As you guys get healed of your procrastinating tendencies, so do I. So everybody happy. It's called the law of karma, not your opinion of it. That's that. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Cho Hok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love, divine guidance, help, healing, and protection. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. Thank you for blessing me with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful, unstoppable will, that we may make ourselves better for the objective of being able to serve others. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll do a short meditation, Twin Hearts. If you're just joining us, the purpose of that is you start with a meditation to open up the channels more, so more of that divine energy comes down like a strong waterfall of light, and we aim it at the different chakras where this procrastinating energy, fear, worry, anxiety is located. Flush it out in the salt water. You should have your salt water. You know this on Friday already. If you don't have salt water, visualize a violet fire. Just dump everything there. Okay? Shall we? Left hand, tap the center of your chest. Right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Visualize the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with peace and with love. Bless your family, your relatives, your friends, the people you work with inner peace and divine love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Just think of all the people we have hurt, intentionally or not. Fill all of them with beautiful pink light. And just say, I'm sorry, I messed up. I've learned from these mistakes. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. Thank you, and I also forgive myself. To all who have hurt me, we are all children of God. We are all growing and evolving, and evolution involves time, process, and lots of mistakes. I've learned from them, so can you. To all who have hurt me, you are all completely forgiven. Go in peace, and may you be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May you be blessed with spiritual growth and also learn from your lessons. Namaste, I release you. You're completely forgiven, so be it. Take a deep breath. Go like this. Say, cut, I release all of you. Again, take a deep breath. Exhale, say, I release you. Cut. Okay. Because a lot of times we have a tendency to hold on to it, okay? Now, keep visualizing the earth. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands. Flood the earth with beautiful pink light. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. There's so many people suffering all over the world right now. You might know someone directly. Whether in India, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, many parts of the Middle East, South Africa, Africa, wherever. Flood all of them with beautiful pink light. Visualize their lives turning around. May they be blessed with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. So be it. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Beware of your hearts. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. So be it. Now just be still. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Now be still. Just be aware of your crown. You might feel a tingling, a stretching. Just be aware of your crown. Be aware of your crown in your hands. Imagine beautiful golden light flowing down through your hands to the entire earth. Just say, our crowns are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Bless your friends, your loved ones. Bless everyone with love and kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. So be it, and so it is. Just be still, be aware of your crown in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. Saturate your family with golden light. Your relatives, your friends, the city you live in. Let it spread to the country, the countryside, just all the different areas around your country. Let it spread throughout the entire world. May all be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even brighter than before, pouring out of our hands. Again, be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Visualize golden light pouring out of our hands. Again, flooding your family, your relatives and friends, and let it keep expanding to the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let every sentient being in every dimension, every direction above and below, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and at this time for so many, physical healing, emotional healing, relationship healing, as well as financial healing. If you know anyone going through these different challenges, visualize their lives turning around, getting better, their finances improving, their relationships improving, their health are improving, their spirituality is expanding. May all be blessed. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. Just be still. Blessings be to all. Now lower your hands on your lap, palms up, keep your eyes closed, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Imagine a beautiful golden star just floating above your head. That beautiful golden star is just literally radiating so much golden light everywhere. Continue looking at that golden light. Simultaneously be aware of the love within your heart. Send the stream of love from your heart to your throat, to the center of your head, to your crown. Just let it gently float towards that beautiful golden light, and let it merge into that golden light. Your entire attention, your entire awareness is inside that beautiful golden light. And listen. You, the spiritual self, are not the body, not the emotion, not the thoughts. You are the soul, the spiritual self within. Just be still. Affirm your true nature. You, the soul, are now listening. Allow your entire awareness to just drift deeper and deeper into that ocean of golden light. You are a droplet of light. Just gently going into that ocean of light and become that ocean of light. Your entire consciousness is now merging, melting, soaking in that ocean of golden light. Be still, let go, and let things be now. Let go. Go deeper into the light. We are one. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Just be still. From that brilliant light, look down into your body. Just imagine you can see the energy centers in your aura. The energies of procrastination, worry, anxiety are stored in the following chakras. You just observe them like grayish clouds on the crown, on the Ajna chakra in between your eyebrows, your throat, your front and back solar plexus, and especially in your basic chakra. So just be receptive. We'll guide the energy through it. First, just say, I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. These energies are not the I. These energies of procrastination, worry, anxiety, these are not the I. Just say, cut, I disconnect from them. These are not the I. I created them, but they're not me. Now imagine a liquid waterfall of violet light entering your crown. Your crown chakra is soaking in violet light. Your Ajna chakra in between your eyebrows is soaking in violet light. Your front and back solar plexus chakras are soaking in violet light. Your basic chakras are soaking in violet light. Allow the violet light to envelop the entire chakra, filling it up completely, all the way into the roots, dissolving, disintegrating, loosening any type of anger, stress, anxiety, and procrastinating energies. Any type of fear energies are being loosened up, disintegrated, and released. Just be receptive. The crown chakra is being cleansed. Any negative thoughts and energies in your crown chakras are disintegrated, released into the nearest salt water and the nearest violet fire now. Your Ajna chakra, the energy center in between your eyebrows, are being cleansed. All procrastinating energies are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in the nearest salt water or violet fire now. So be it. Your throat chakras are saturated with violet light. Any procrastinating thoughts, energies, ideas are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in the nearest salt water or violet fire. Your front and back solar plexus are being cleansed by the liquid violet light. All negative thoughts, negative energies, any procrastinating energies, tendencies to delay and fulfill our responsibilities in all areas are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to near salt water. So be it. Just be receptive. The liquid divine energy is now pouring down into your basic chakra, the base of your spine. All procrastinating energies, all energies of inaction, laziness, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted in their salt water. All the other chakras, crown, ajna, throat, front, back, solar plexus, are continuously being cleansed. Be super, super receptive. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate in all these chakras. Om, 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 Om. Disintegrating. Now, cut. Just be still. Just let it pour out of your hands and your feet. Just let it go into the salt water. Just be receptive. You don't have to do anything else, but just allow it to happen. The inner salt water and wildfire. All negative energies cut, disintegrate to the nearest salt water to you or violet fire now. Just be receptive. Just let it flow through you. Cut. Now to further flush it out of your aura and your chakras, raise your hands like this. Be aware of your crown. That's the input. Your output are the hands and the feet. We're going to chant Om. As you chant it, just let the energy flow through you. Chant verbally. Okay? Let's go. Om. All these negative energies are now going to the salt water nearest to you or the violet fire. Om. 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 Just be still. Just let the vibration flow through you. The frequencies go through you. Dissolving, releasing any of these negative energies in all the chakras mentioned. The crown, the ajna, throat, front, back, solar plexus, and basic. Any procrastinating energy, anxiety, fear, dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest salt water or violet fire to you. Now. Okay, open your eyes, follow me, go like this. Say cut, disconnect, and throw it into the salt water or the violet fire next to you. Okay, raise your hand like this again. Okay, let's bless the earth. As you bless the earth, you release excess energy your bodies cannot absorb. It also has a, let's just say, a cleansing effect, all right? Visualize the earth with golden light in front of you, with your family, your loved ones, relatives, friends, people you work with, flooded with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Now aim your hands down. Be aware of your hands, your feet, and the base of your spine. Fill the earth below us with golden light, and verbally repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Now just be still and just let the waterfall of light just flow through us. May all beings of the earth be blessed. So be it. So be it. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagujume, thank you for your immense blessings. Thank you for the light, the love, the guidance, the help, the healing. Thank you for the divine protection. Thank you for the strong push towards the spiritual light. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. So you should feel lighter, or some of you didn't want to come back. So what you need to do now is as simple as this. When we're done, get up and do your physical exercise to assimilate the energy. Pull out your list of things to do, and dive into it. Get it done. I'm going to do the same. I have a list of things to do. In fact, it's funny. A lot of us have list of lists to do, right? So as your aura and your chakras are cleansed, pull out what you need to do. Dive into it. Don't sit there and go, well, but. Okay, remove the but thing. Just dive into it. All right, we will see you in 7 hours and 20 minutes for deep emotional healing tonight. And we're going to flush out a lot of stuff that are holding us back from having more inner peace, love, joy, and all the goody stuff. Okay? In other words, we'll do a emotional flush tonight. And Sunday, at least in the United States, it's Mother's Day. So it's good to do a quick cleansing. We'll do a short meditation to bless our mothers, because whether you like it or not, whether if you have a good relationship or not with your mother, she's the vessel, the pipeline that allowed us to come into this world. So, karmically, there's a connection, a very strong one, and gratitude goes a long way in our spiritual development. Okay? We will see you tonight at 6 p.m. California time. Namaste. Thank you very much, and you're welcome to leave your comments and, whatever you want to say. Take good care.